Hi Earth signs, welcome to your reading for August 2019. I hope that you're having a great day and a great week and you're super pumped up for the month of August. August is going to be super awesome. It's an 8-month, it's a month of manifesting your dreams and desires and having universal support around that. So we're going to look at your energies, and then the last two cards that I've got for you are going to be your loving advice and encouragement from universe and your guides, okay? Here we go. So from the Rider-Waite deck, you have the 5 of Wands in reverse and the 10 of Swords. I'll hold those up for you. 5 of Wands is usually a card about conflict, and it's conflict with people close to you. This is not normally conflict with the world or with strangers or on the internet. This is conflict in close relationships, in romantic relationship, or with your parents or your brothers and sisters, or with your good friends. It can also be sort of play fighting because it's with like close friends. You know, there are some personalities out there that kind of like to mess with each other. So sometimes it's that kind of energy. But in the reverse, I feel like this was actual arguments or actual fighting or disagreements. And in the reverse, it feels like you're coming out of that. Okay, and coming out of this feeling of betrayal, being stabbed in the back. This could have been a pretty serious situation, a serious argument. What I'm hearing, and I hate to say, but what I'm hearing, I've got to tell you the truth, okay, is that I'm hearing you were stabbed, but all of these things are true. You were stabbed with the truth. Somebody stabbed you with the truth. And it hurt, man, the truth hurts sometimes, it really does. But you took that to heart. And that's something that I like so much about my earth signs, is that you're grounded and you're so very practical, okay? So when somebody says, look, man, you need to take a look at this about yourself, or, you know, here's just the truth of it, you guys are always willing to take a step back and say, okay, I hear you, and I am going to course correct. So you make very good friends and very good lovers in that way, because you are willing to listen and willing to change those things. Okay, I don't feel like this is negative energy. I just feel like you were feeling you're a little bit injured. You're feeling attacked a little bit, but you're coming out of it. Okay, in August, you're coming out of that energy. Your animal spirit oracle for the month of August, is the owl. So, owls are wise. Owls are nocturnal. It's funny, a lot of the earth signs that I know are actually nocturnal as well. I don't know if that's got anything to do with, but so owls are universally known for being wise. The reason I bring up nocturnal is because this means that they can see, and they usually do see, things that others do not. Okay, and this card in this deck does have a spiritual meaning there, and it has to do with having the ability to see and having a knowing. For some of you, you may have clairvoyant abilities, and those are going to be very strong for you in the month of August. Okay, trust your gut. Trust your gut. And I say because a lot of earth signs, and you know, not all of you, nobody is exactly the same, but a lot of earth signs like things that they can see with their eyes and touch with their hands. They like truths that are tangible. Okay, and it can be very good, especially in work, because you're so practical, okay, because you like evidence. But this card coming up for you is letting you know that you need to rely a little bit more on your intuition, okay? Don't dismiss those feelings in your gut. Don't dismiss your spidey sense, you know? You do have as much potential spiritually and to connect with that spiritual realm as the rest of us do. But you may have a tendency to blow it off. So this card is an encouragement to stay in contact with that part of yourself and to trust that wise owl, clairvoyant, all-seeing, knowing part of yourself. Okay, it's going to come in handy for you in the month of August. From the Oracle of the Hidden Realms, you have Sisters of the Seasons, cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. I love this card so much. It's a number 17, and that adds up to 8. So again, with the manifesting and August being, it's the 8th month of the calendar. It is an 8-month this year in numerology. So it's a lot about manifesting and attracting abundance and things that are going to last you for a while. And I feel like this is in its own perfect divine timing for you. Okay, the keywords again are cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. So perhaps if you've been waiting for something, you're finally going to get to see the fruits of some labor here, and you'll understand why this happened at the time that it did. You'll understand why you're manifesting it now as opposed to 2 years ago or 2 months ago or whenever you thought it should have happened. I think that when it happens for you, you're going to have a light bulb moment. You're going to say, oh, okay. Yeah. Because, we can't receive things until we're ready to receive them is the basics of that. You may have had to do shadow work. You may have had to get out of a situation. You may have had to do some maturing or some growth or some self-work before some things were able to enter your life. But I feel like you're becoming so much more connected. You're coming out of this conflict. You're connecting with your spiritual side, maybe like you've never done before. And so these things that have been waiting to come into your life are able to come in now. In the Wild Unknown deck, we have Judgment and the Two of Cups. Rebirth and romance. Wow. Okay, so the Judgment card in this deck is about hearing a call. It is about rebirth and second chances, just like in the traditional deck. But in this deck, it is about hearing a call. It can be so much about your life's purpose, okay? Like a trumpet sounding, and you're going to answer that call. You're going to want to fly after it. You're going to want to pursue it, which is wonderful. This can be in your career. It can be a hobby. It can be a hobby that turns into a career. I know that it's going to feel freeing for you. It's going to feel like, just like with Sisters of the Seasons, with the timing of that, it's going to feel like it's finally time for me to do this thing I've been dreaming of, or I've been so passionate about. Maybe you finally found a way to integrate a passion into a work or career experience for you, which is wonderful. This can also be a second chance in a love relationship, because the Two of Cups is right next to it. Two of Cups is an equal exchange of love, okay? This is you giving your cup to somebody else, you making a love offer and being honest about your feelings and saying, hey, I love you so much, I want to marry you, and that person reciprocating those feelings, okay? This can be a twin flame card or soulmate card, depending on your situation, but it feels very positive. It feels like romance. Yeah, it feels like you're going to be at some beautiful restaurant drinking wine, and the roses, the whole ambiance of the thing is just going to be overwhelmingly satisfying for you. It's going to make you happy. And this might be the thing that you've been waiting on. This might be the thing that the timing wasn't right before, and now your heart is more open, or you've healed from some conflicts from before, some inner conflicts. You've looked maybe at some harsh truths about yourself and decided that you wanted to change them or fix them or course correct. And now the door is open to a rebirth of self and an equal love. And I say equal love because it's not just you giving, okay? It's not going to be you give, and the other person take. This feels very much like we're equals, we're partners, a partnership. Do you know what I mean? Partnership, not ownership, is what I'm hearing. Very, very positive. So then your last two cards are your encouragement, your loving advice from Spirit. You have Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Cups. Awesome. So you're coming out of this energy of lack. Six of Pentacles in reverse feels to me like you are the person receiving. In the upright, this is a card of generosity and philanthropy, sometimes charity work. When it's in the reverse, it's like you feel like the charity, like you, it's such an energy of lack. I keep hearing lack. You're coming out of that. And this is not necessarily in money. This can be in love, because we just had the Two of Cups and now we have the Ace of Cups. Because you've healed this, or you're coming out of this, you're beginning to believe that good things can happen for you. Maybe you're beginning to see that good things can happen. Maybe you are being more connected spiritually, right? Okay, you're connecting, you're learning. You may be reading or YouTubing about spiritual things. You may be noticing signs and synchronicities in your everyday life. Okay, and so you're becoming more open to the possibilities. You're not feeling like it's never going to happen. You're finally feeling hope. Okay, and a Judgment card also is so much about hope and second chances and looking at things differently and following your heart. And now you've allowed this Holy Grail card, this Ace of Cups, this love's new beginning, or a new beginning in a love relationship, to happen in your life. So that's the encouragement. I think this is what you're going to be manifesting in August. It will have to do with your feelings or your love relationship. It can be a relationship with a parent or a child as well. Cups have to do with soul matters and dreams and your intuition. So this can be a spiritual new beginning or new journey for you, or even a new offer that has to do with spiritual things. Okay, where maybe you wouldn't have taken that offer before or considered yourself. A lot of earth signs don't consider themselves spiritual because they're so grounded, they're so connected to earth, they're so practical. But you are as spiritual as the rest of us. And I feel like the encouragement for you for the month of August is to connect to that and just allow that part of yourself to shine. Because when you do, and when you allow yourself to be open to those possibilities and to the healing, you will see that in divine time, okay, you have things happening for you. Swift movement, doors opening, and it has so much to do with love and your feelings and your heart, okay? And it's all very, very positive. So if you would please, earth signs, let me know what this means for you in the month of August. I would really love to read how this goes for you, so leave me some notes in the comments. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, I appreciate that as well. I love you, and I'll chat with you again soon. Bye-bye.